We have it up on the screen,
That's basically a part of the testimony. So you look at different information you are being provided, then you connect the dots, kind of, and it gives you different options to question the accused and the witnesses.
Can you fail at this? Because I just would say everyone's guilty.
Yes.
You can't.
Whoa.
No.
Calm down.
Back then it didn't matter.
But-
they were having
They're
the
all
streets were
kings.
everyone was already guilty.
But what's important to remember is that the truth at the end doesn't really matter. Because what you do,
that's very
French
meta.
Revolution. That's
Yeah.
those were those times. So, because the political climate was shifting constantly, because your friends one day could be your enemies the next. What you have to do is you need to adapt. So, when you pass the sentence, when you conduct the cases, once you were in court, you have to weigh in what different factions expect of you, what the people think that you should do.
So you have to be diplomatic in the same way.
Yes, but so you can follow like one of three paths pretty much. You can, once passing the sentence, you can follow the letter of the law as it is written, and not always what used to be law at those times was something that would be conscionable to you.
How did you program all this? Like, how do you write this into a code? I mean, we're used to seeing things get blown up in games, fine. You know, ripping dudes' guts out through their mouth, fine. Mortal Kombat, right? But like, how do you code concepts?
Well,
ideas?
a lot of those things actually happening in your
Like
mind.
moral.
Yeah,
The thing
morals.
is-
That's what those are called.
How do you code morals?
How do you code a moral?
How
We
you
need to
forget a
know.
word like morals?
Because I have none. So I'm the best judge that you can
And I'm not
possibly
even
have.
native speaker.
Everyone's guilty. That's how
There you
easy it
go.
is for me.
But
Well-
the first thing that I see when I look at this game is the amazing art. Like this art style, I cannot compare it to any other game. There's nothing like it that I've played or seen anywhere.
Well, it's
And-
it's a little bit. We're looking at different parts, different art that was both contemporary and something that came on later. So some people would call it cubistic in a way.
It's triangular.
Yeah.
a little
Yes.
bit.
Well, those are polygons,
Yeah.
obviously.
Yeah.
Everything is hand drawn actually.
That's
So
amazing.
it's not done automatically. Artists actually have to draw every single triangle and put it in place.
And you hand animated everything as well.
Yes.
She's saying
absolutely.
yes.
She said yes. He said no. It's both.
She's actually yes. Susa is.
But
one
you
of the
drew all
artists.
this. You are the artist.
I am one of the artists.
Yeah.
We actually have several artists on the team, and we are all responsible for making the entire game pop.
That is amazing.
Absolutely.
It looks insanely good.
I want to get back to how did you program morals? Okay, she cut in and
Yeah.
didn't let
I
you
almost
answer
did it,
that.
guys.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
talking about
I
the
want to know
arts
about
and
that.
stuff.
How do you make a game with choices if you have someone like myself who's like, just kill them all?
Well, the thing is, a lot of it is happening inside of you, in your head.
Yeah.
Because, as I said, one way to play it is to follow the letter of the law. But
Okay.
as I said, not
Sure,
always
sure,
everything.
Sure.
Yeah.
Right.
But
not ideal,
Then you
really.
can always also follow what you think, what your conscience tells you. Like if
Right.
you see some person and by law this person is guilty,
I don't like his face.
But you don't-
He's guilty.
but you don't think that that's just. Your own moral compass tells you this is wrong. So this is a decision you can make yourself. Or you can follow your political gains. You want to advance yourself politically, and sometimes you can do bad things.
So complicated. That's incredible. I mean, every individual is going to play this totally different,
Yes,
right?
that's
Yeah.
true.
Oh, that's it. Do you have lawyers that help you write this game? Like, how did this come about?
Well, we have some historians that are actually
Historians.
helping out,
You've been working closely with historians. Great.
Well, the game is still in a very early
Sure.
stage. Actually, what we're looking at is pre-alpha, so a lot of
This
things
is
are
pre-alpha.
still.
Wow.
Yes, it's temporary. Like the interface is going to change. So I wouldn't say we're like constantly consulting with historians, but we check things, we do research, and we will.
So are there
check it
real
more
cases
closely.
in this game?
Not all of them.
No, but some of them are. Sort
Yes.
of.
Like
Maybe.
inspired.
Inspired
because
cases.
the game actually spans
So long.
so long. It spans a little bit. You know, this time frame in which it takes place. You will see different historical events actually happening. You will be thrown into the middle of some of them, but you will see it happening. So yes.
So I mean, and she's playing, and I haven't been. And my eyesight is pretty. I'm blind, basically. Are you making good choices? What are you doing?
Well, in this particular case, if I ask any more questions, he's going to be sentenced to death.
Oh,
Because-
ask another question.
okay.
No.
Because
No,
I,
she said no. Okay.
Okay.
Come on.
What were you? What does it look like? I want to see what's up. I want to see what happens.
So what happens if he? Yeah. Okay. Do it.
well, because right
Yeah.
now I manipulated the questions I asked. I only asked the ones that made him look good. I know that if I ask any more, the jury is going to decide to kill him.
So the jury is deciding.
Well, you are deciding, but the jury is important what they think. Because
Okay.
if you disagree with them too often,
Okay.
they are the voice of the people.
Oh.
Vox populi.
Yeah, but you can manipulate it, as actually Susa explained. You can try, because you know, because of the clues you've collected, because of what you've researched, you know that maybe this person is actually guilty, but you don't want to do that. So you can try to manipulate the questions.
Oh,
So-
bribe! You can bribe the jury.
Yes.
Oh.
That's amazing. Well, ask one more question.
Yeah.
I want to see him not make it.
Yeah, let's go for
But
it.
don't worry about. He ain't real, so it doesn't matter. He's not going to actually die.
Oh, there we go.
But is that what
The
happens?
blood seal.
Oh yes.
It's signed,
good,
it's
because you
done.
know the chat right now is like, yes, let's see blood.
Yeah. Actually, you will,
Okay.
because you can actually go
Are we
to the
gonna actually
gallows.
see him?
We're going to see him go to the
Is this
guillotine.
family safe?
Yeah.
Well, we are.
Family enough for the stream.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a dark game, but we are not going to throw violence and gore in your face. We prefer to cater to the
Yes,
to the player's
tease
imagination.
it, right? The imagination, absolutely.
Exactly.
Wow.
It's important that actually the player feels the weight of
Look
the
at the
Sure,
decision.
sure. You guys
clouds.
are trying to invoke actual emotion and thought and morals and all these other decisions. That's
Ooh,
a very
this is
complex
pretty.
thing that you guys are doing, and I have nothing but admiration for what you guys are trying to achieve. How big is your studio?
It's right now. It's about 15 people.
15 people
Well,
working
yeah.
very
on the
hard
game.
on this. Amazing. Good
Such
stuff.
an original game as well.
So did I miss it? I was just giving you some. No, it didn't
No, no.
happen.
Yeah.
You have the
Well,
option to appeal to the people just before the execution to give a speech if you want to. It's optional.
It's very fancy.
If you anger them during the trial, you can actually try to win them back doing different
What
things.
is that thing?
You can try
You could
to make
juggle
light.
heads? Is that what?
No,
Oh,
you
Oh,
can,
here we
can make
go.
light of the
Hey.
situation.
oh, you can make
Sentenced to
fun of
death.
it. Yeah, he's gone. Okay.
And you
Here we go.
actually have to.
You have to do it
You have to do
yourself.
it yourself.
Yes.
Slice. Are we going to see it rolling, rolling, rolling? There you go. And people are laughing, though.
Look at them.
Well, because this was like
Entertainment.
major entertainment for him. I see a mullet in the crowd, too, so he's looking good.
Those were not
This looks
funny
like a
times.
painting. It's amazing.
I want to thank you guys so